Hey y'all, cooking, cutting up, keeping it real. It is just about Christmas, just so you know. So today in my kitchen, I'm doing some stuff that I'm gonna have for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And one of the things that makes Christmas Christmas for us in our house is sausage balls. And so I've already made one recipe, so I can actually show you what they look like when the other ones go into the oven. But I'm going to show you how I mix up my sausage balls. I've done these before. They're very, very easy, delicious. They freeze well, which I love that about them, because if you have leftovers, you can stick them in freezer bags and put them in the freezer, and then you can pull them out and warm them up in a toaster oven, and they taste just like they've come out of the freezer. So, out of the oven. So if sausage balls is your thing, this is a good one to write down, and it's 3 ingredients and very, 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 very easy. You're gonna need 10 ounces of extra sharp cheddar cheese. You're gonna need 1 pound of sausage, your choice, totally up to you. I've got Nice's Hot, that's what I'm using. And you're gonna need a box of Bisquick. You're gonna need 3 cups of this. So 10 ounces of sharp cheddar, 3 cups of Bisquick, and 1 pound of sausage. Now here's what I do. And look, there's no rhyme or reason to this. It just works. I'm just telling y'all. Hey Zayna and hey Tammy. Merry Christmas to y'all too. And hey Opa and Laura. Oh, thank you. This apron was a gift from my sweet Aunt Leah. God rest her soul, but I love it and I will cherish it as long as it lasts. But anyway, I'm gonna put this in the microwave for about 30 seconds. It just kind of gets the grease kind of going in it, and you'll need some of that when you start mixing this up. So I'm gonna pop this in the microwave. What is y'all's go-to that you have to have for it to be Christmas at y'all's house? Would love to know. And if you want to share the recipe, you can go to the visitors post and share the recipe with everybody. I went to a party past week and had sausage balls served in cream gravy. Ooh, never had that, Cindy. That sounds delicious, though. Merry Christmas to you too, Sherry, and Merry Christmas to you, Glenda and Brenda. And thanks for joining today in the kitchen. This is definitely one that has to happen around here, plus peanut butter balls that's made from the peanut butter bar recipe that y'all have seen on here. And then I dunk them and make them into balls, put them in the freezer, and then dunk them in milk chocolate. That's a definite go-to. And then the Ritz crackers with peanut butter filling dipped in white chocolate, that's a definite here too. And then my biscuit friend Winifred's 3 chocolate chip cookies, they're a big hit. And of course red velvet cake, which I did that, I don't know, a week or so ago and showed y'all that. Let me grab this. Anyway, easy recipe, anybody can do this, kids can do this, men, women, all ages, whatever. You're just gonna need your hands. So I'm gonna put this down so y'all can see. Hey Kathy Horton, hadn't seen you in a while. This sausage, to this sausage, I'm gonna add 10 ounces of sharp shredded cheddar. And to me, the sharper the better. And then I'm gonna use my clean hands and just mix this up with my hands and get the cheese incorporated. My oven is at 350, and these will bake for about 20 minutes. And honestly, I usually take mine out at about 18.5 minutes because I'm gonna rewarm them in the toaster oven or in my oven on my Pampered Chef pizza stove. And so I want them to be just barely done, just barely. So anyway, I'll have to look at y'all's comments later. I can't read all of them while I'm working. Well, hey from Kentucky, how are you today, Lisa? Did you say we could freeze these? Yes, Angie, they freeze great. I put them in freezer bags after they cool and stick them right in the freezer. And take them right out of the freezer and put them on the stone, and then I'll warm them up. Let me give my hands a wash so I can measure out my Bisquick. It's like my favorite thing to do is to be home all day and do my Christmas baking. I love it. Lisa, are these recipes on the website? Diane, they should be in a list that Janet from Another Planet does. But anytime you want a recipe from Cooking, Cutting Up, Keeping It Real, you can go to your search bar on Facebook and you can type in Cooking, Cutting Up, Keeping It Real, and then sausage balls. And the videos will come up. And there's a couple of videos that I've done with sausage balls. I did a funny one too that I reposted with short hands with one of Drew's favorite son's best friends from college. Hilarious, but the recipe. Anyway, you can see those there. Okay, 3 cups of Bisquick. And this doesn't have to be like completely accurate. Oh Lord have mercy. There's the keeping it real side right there. Let's try that again. I need one more cup. My mama made these every year too, so, and it was funny because when I talked to her this morning, she said, I need that recipe again because I hadn't made them in years. She was going to make some. Anyway, 3 cups of Bisquick, 1 pound of sausage, and 10 ounces of sharp cheddar. Anyway, Gladys Barncat is fine. She actually just stepped out for a few minutes. You know, she runs this place, so she is outside catting around. Yep, she is. Now, I'm going to mix this up with my hands until all of this powder, the Bisquick, gets incorporated into the sausage, and it does help to have that little bit of grease going in that sausage. Do you make fudge, Lisa? Diane, I do. I don't make it every year, but I have. Winifred usually makes fudge, and she makes really good fudge. I made fudge last year and vlogged it. I think it was last year, but I've seen the video, so if you want a recipe, there's one there for fudge. Yeah. Listen, I've kind of shown y'all all my tricks. I'm just saying. They're all there. Merry Christmas to you too, Cindy. So glad to be able to watch you on my birthday with Shelly. Happy birthday and Merry Christmas to you. Mine are always dry too. Mine are always too dry. I'm not sure why yours are dry. I would watch you cooking time for sure. Mine do not tend to be dry unless I ever cook them. Just saying. So that's the only thing I can tell you about that. All right, let's see here. I want y'all to see what this looks like. And I'm going to show you how I kind of ball them up. I put mine on parchment paper on the cookie sheet. And now my nose is wanting to run. Merry Christmas to you too, Francis. And Crystal from New York. Merry Christmas to you from New York. Hey, Crystal, my baby boy's going to be in New York for Christmas. He's going to be at the Pinstripe Bowl. Yeah. I know, I'm going to miss him. But it's a great experience, and they've worked hard and made a bowl game, so he will be gone for Christmas, which stinks for me, but, you know, every day's Christmas when your kids are home, that's for sure, especially if they're in college or grown. All right, this is almost done. Okay, now, your mixture, you want it to look like this, pink and no white, which tells you that all of the Bisquick is mixed in. All right, people that get grossed out about handling food or meat or whatever, this ain't the recipe for you because I don't know how else you mix this sucker up. I'm just saying. Anyway, it gets real big. Okay, I'm going to show you how big I make mine. I make mine a little bit bigger than the size of a, like a pecan. Just bite size. 2 bites and they're done. And I just put them on a parchment paper covered cookie sheet. Lord, there's 989 of y'all. Isn't that something? That's crazy. All right, I'm going to give my hands a wash because I want to show y'all what they look like when they come out of the oven. And that way you can see the finished product and you won't have to wait for a picture to be posted. Let me grab those. This is what they look like when they're done. And I bake these 18.5 minutes on 350. Like I said, I want them just before, I want them just brown, just barely brown. So that's what I'm doing in my kitchen today. Delicious sausage balls, freeze great. Great for snacks for Christmas, great for Christmas morning, either one. And that's that. Boom. I hope y'all have a wonderful and Merry Christmas. And I'll see y'all when I see you at some point. Y'all take care. We'll see y'all. Bye.